Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lucas Dantas here again to talk about local service ads. And the reason why I decided to make this video is because I have two clients in two different industries, and I think it's important for us to showcase here what we have done so you can realistically expect how much you will spend on local service ads, how many leads you can generate, how it works, and also some particularities of different industries. I have here in my screen the report. This is a law firm and they do DUI, they do criminal lawyer services, they do personal injury, but this one they decided to only focus on DUI and criminal lawyer. You've seen here that on December, during the month of December, we are on the 27th, so we can still generate more leads until the end of the year. But right now we have 15 leads. The average, our cost per lead is $122, very cheap. And it's cheap because do you have any idea of how much a criminal lawyer charge would cost for someone that's looking for a lawyer? We're talking about 5 digits, maybe 4 digits, but most cases we're talking about 5 digits. So if one of these leads have closed the deal, this guy is done. This guy's good. And we can pay probably with one lead closed here, we can pay local service ads for the whole year. This month we have spent $1,800, but I'm gonna show you what we have set for the budget. So here is how much we have set for average weekly budget, $800. And during the whole month of December, we've spent $1,800. So I've said this several times in my other videos where I talk about local service ads. Whatever you set here, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to spend that much money, because it depends on the amount of searches, the amount of clicks that your ad will get, the amount of calls, because every time someone clicks, or either a message or a call, so that also will depend on that. But what we have noticed is that we can set $1,000, we don't spend that $1,000. Maybe there's an industry in a region where it's possible to spend all the weekly budget, but that's not what we have seen with our clients. And all we know from this client, like, we don't know how many clients he has booked because he doesn't use local service ads to update status of their clients, but all we know is they're extremely happy with the results. And you've seen in other videos, we can listen to all these calls. So I see this was a 4-minute and 10-second call. You probably won't hear from there, but we know what a good call is. We know when our clients getting trashy calls as well, so we can adjust our strategy as we go. And you see here how many leads, like 3 on the same day, like 2 on the same day, usually on Mondays morning, usually on Thursday mornings. That's when he usually get these calls, and he's extremely happy with it. But I'm also going to show other industry. This is a real estate industry, and you can see my screen right here, the stats for the month of December. This client, we have set the average weekly budget for $1,000, but during December we were not able to spend even $200. And of course, like I said, based on number of searches, based on number of clicks, which is the most important, the number of searches will impact the number of clicks. That's why I mentioned number of searches, but the visibility you get for free if you're using local service ads. But people need to call you or message you in order for you to be charged. So for this client right here, what I like, 5 leads during this December is not as good, but 100% of impressions on the ad, 60% on the absolute top impression, the very first place. I want you to try, put $161 in Google Ads and try running ads for realtors. See if you can get anything close from this. I'm estimating that you spend in average probably $30 per click. So you would have to get like 6 clicks for you to spend $180. It might be a little bit less than that, but I'm telling you, $161, you would never get 100 impressions on ads on Google Ads. And for sure, you wouldn't get 60% top impression either. What we have to change here, and what I'm going to do is to change this to manual bid. I'm going to change this. Let's see how that would work. And I'm going to set $35 per lead, and we will see how that will go from now on. Keeping the same weekly budget. I'll give you guys an update later on. But as of now, this is the information that we have. Like you've seen, the law firm does not have the stats. And I'm not sure other industries that have the same stats, because I have done roofing, commercial and residential. We don't have the stats. I have done health clinics. They don't have these impressions. They don't have the stats. And also law firms do not have these stats. The only industry that I found this so far was in real estate. So I believe all the real estate accounts should have these stats, which is helpful, of course, for you to give feedback to your client, for you to understand how your campaigns are performing, and also for you to get insights on how to improve. These stats are good for that. But other things you could do is do a keyword research in the areas you're targeting. See if the price for the keywords there are more expensive. Focus on areas where you have less competition. If you can service a long, wide area, make sure you're at least targeting the locations with less competition. Make sure that you're doing that. And of course, you can venture out and compete with other companies. There's no problem whatsoever. But for you to make this easy as possible, you want to start at locations with less competition. So I came here to share the results of this campaign with you guys. You've seen that on the campaign that I described in this video, we did not have a whole lot of messages, a whole lot of calls, but the ones that came in are incredible. And don't go by what I'm saying. I'm gonna share with you the testimonial, the messages that my client has sent me. You see on the screen right now. You've seen that he has 3 houses listed for sale ever since we started. And I'm gonna share here on my screen, you can see ever since we started, November 23rd until January 4th, the day that I'm recording this video, $365 was spent. And what we've seen is that he has 3 houses that it's listed under his name to sell on Google. So if this is not an insane result, I don't know what else is. Because if you are used to do Google ads, regular Google ads, even Facebook lead generation ads, you know that $365 in leads, to spend $365 to generate leads, more than likely you'll be able to generate 1 lead, maybe. Depending on your audience, I know there's a lot of factors that will change this equation, but $365 to get 3 houses listed, that's completely insane. And I'm just sharing this to get your attention so you can actually use this. A lot of people share strategies after they have been overused, but this is what's working right now. And I'm sharing right now, and this is working. So do local service ads, guys. That's my message to you. That's it, guys. I have a video where I talk about new services being added to local service ads. This video is going to be added to the end of this one right here on the side, and the other video will be YouTube recommending to you. See you guys on the next one. Bye.